We are just getting situated here. Welcome back. Bringing you live action from the B Girls platform. Nice dive there from Elsa. Beautiful. Ooh, good entry there. She kind of brings her arms out and through the center. Little swoopy. Really like that pike position. Very straight knees. Welcome back, Heath.
All right, we have 17 people watching, and that one of them is me. I have it up here, so if anybody wants to be active in the chat, you can go ahead and feel free to do so. You can ask whatever questions you need. If you want us to do more or less commentating, we're happy to be quiet. If you would rather just watch the event, just let us know. We did find out for you if the person who asked this question earlier today, they do not show Group C, just they're not allowed to do that because they're too young here in Norway. So that is why they do not broadcast the Group C athletes.
Oh, wow. I like that one, too.
How has the event been so far, Rooney?
Yeah, good. A lot of fronts, a lot of 103Bs, varying heights.
That's going there. Okay. How many? 2 scratch. So we have how many total?
21.
Nice.
It looks like Sonia and Vera both scratched, so it should be 19.
Okay, 19, a little less than 20.
I'll give them credit. The girls are ready to go. As soon as they announce their name, they're not wasting any time. 19 divers might take a little while. 7 rounds.
Just playing around on the
Nice
dive calc a little bit. Okay. Group B girls platform. So 7 dives. So 5 balls, 2 ops. Oh, The bear is out and about.
The bear.
The bear is out and
out.
about. Wait until you see the entries here. If they show the side of the pool with the stands on it, must be the mascot here.
The little plushie they're giving away is little bears.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh no. Cassandra was our 3-meter champion.
Ooh,
I
there
can
we
see
go.
why.
Yeah, that was solid. Kept her chest up on the start.
Nice.
Good dive. That was awesome.
Great entry.
Another good dive. Just a little splashy on the bottom, a little more locked out. More, like, let's see a little more lockout from the arms. If anybody is watching, hold on. Anybody's watching on YouTube on their computer, I'll try to interact with you guys on there. So, take your time. Reenie's getting some food in him right now, refueling for the second half of the day here. Some really exciting events coming up. We have this event, I think, followed by men's 3-meter is right after. Then you got boys B platform, men and women's platform synchro. So it's gonna be a fun evening here as we get rolling. Pretty good dive there.
All right, we're back.
Just a little short there.
A little lean on the end of the platform.
All right. They are grooving. They're grooving through. They have been running fast events so far today.
Yeah, we've been nice and speedy. It's typically how it goes at any meet, right? The first day, kind of figuring out the kinks, the cadences, how it's all working. Second day, you're getting better. Third day, pretty much a pro.
Oh, just a little overextended there on the bottom, but really, I liked it. She pushed out just a little, but not too much.
Yeah, good position in the pike. I like that one too. Again, just a little hollow on the bottom. Probably to save herself from going over.
Yeah, just like didn't get that. Like, just kind of like just pulled her feet with her. I enjoyed watching Zara dive yesterday. She dove really well yesterday as well. All right, on to 5 here. Little wind up there before she went. Right. Nice tall jump. New Zealand. Someone is watching from New Zealand.
Happy to have you.
Really good handstand there. Wow. Wow, great dive. Good handstand, great control. That's what Aaron was talking about a lot yesterday, is watching a good handstand. 7 with a 7.5 in there. Great dive.
Excellent.
Fell back off the tower a little bit, but a good dive overall. You see she just kind of sits back and fades off that tower and then pushes into an angle. An inward dive pike here. Just a little push back off the tower there, but not too bad. I wonder why she's announcing all the scores this time.
Yeah, she's been doing that for all individual events.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Too much chaos during the simultaneous events to do that. Just want to keep those ones moving.
Ooh, nice dive.
So Luca, funny enough, she started diving because her brother did it. Favorite dive, 105B. And her favorite failure, this is my favorite one here, winning the best splat of the year.
Yeah.
Love that. Sounds like she's got a great attitude.
We just missed the entry there on that video. Let's see if we get it on the replay. Okay, Samantha Barr from Southampton Diving Academy. Someone helped me out with that earlier today. All right. Some pretty good dives so far through 2 rounds here. Back dive pike. Sevens to take over first. She was in second in the first round. Hey, pretty good. She fell off the tower just a bit. She likes here to be a little flatter and not jump as far away, but very good. Oh, and a bingo.
7
Nice.
bingo.
Pretty good dive. Just push back and just a little bit short. Like to see her get her arms a little more over the tower on her throw there with her chest up. Even in that too, you kind of see how she'll push into the tower at an angle. And so she's going to go back because of that.
Cassandra. She says she loves the feeling of flying and diving. That's why she does it. Also one of the funnier answers, she said she likes to gossip in the dry land. It's her thing. Nice. Little short. Good entry, though.
Yeah, just a hair.
And Valerie's all about action. She said she started diving because she loved the action. Also loves to stretch in the dry land and listen to music before diving. I think we all enjoy a little music. Get us hyped up or calm us down if we're nervous. Oh, good. Looked like she didn't quite get her hands together, but the entry says otherwise. It was a good one. Oh, yeah.
I thought that was Matthew Rousseau at first.
Five and a half, 6, 6, 5.
Good pike position. Just jumped a little bit back from the platform.
Oh my god. It's not good.
Ooh.
Five and a half, 5, 6, 5 and a half, 5 and a half. 5 meter, wind, 201 feet.
Lynn started in gymnastics, converted to diving. Her favorite dive is 5231D because it's just so chill. That's facts.
6 and a half, 6 and a half, 6, 6 and a half, 7 and a half. On 5
Wow.
Celia, 201C.
She had a really good toe point. Interesting tape on the heels. Little feet wiggles on the takeoff of that one.
Moving on to round 3, on 7 meter, quarter Kathleen, 201B.
We got a really tight leaderboard for the top 4, and 5th is only 5 points back of first as well. So, only 2 dives in, lots to go.
There's Switzerland as well watching, and then the person from Norway said, watching Luca with Luca's brother and mom middle of the night here. We feel your pain. So it's middle of the night for you guys. For us at home in the States, it's 3 here, so it would be 9 a.m.
8 a.m. for me.
Yeah, 9 a.m. So we've been going to bed here, trying to go to bed at like 8, which is like 2 for me, 1 for Aaron, and somehow I end up staying up till like I'll fall asleep for 30 minutes and then wake back up. Then I think that flag is, look, Austria. I think that's an Austrian flag in the chat too. All right, 301B here.
Looks like Mala loves this dive, 301B, on 1 meter and 3 meter, but did not mention it on the platform. So
yeah, she said, I'm going up on tower. Forget that, bro. I do not like this on tower.
4, 4.5, 5.5, 5, 4.5. On 7 meter, 87, 301B.
I'm trying to see that mascot come out again. .301B. Now, what time do we start this event, Rooney?
started at 2:40.
2:40. It's already. We're almost done with round 3.
No, we just
started round 3. So yeah, so 20 minutes, 10 minutes around. That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, about 30 seconds a dive. That's a pretty normal pace. At least that's what we aim for as a speaker, as an announcer.
Oh, I like that one until the entry. Just missed the entry a little bit, but I kind of like everything else that she was doing there on that.
6, 5.5. On 7 meter, linear, 5.2, 3.1.2.
I love that dive. Little deeper pike. I'd love to see her just look for the water a little bit more. Right there. Use your eyes. But pretty good dive.
On 5 meter, Sabina, 301C.
There you go.
Four, 3.5, 4, 5, 5. On 7 meter, Mina, 301C.
Nina. Says her mom saw an ad about diving. She decided to give it a try.
Seven, 7.5. On 7 meter, Luca Guthrie, 301B.
That's what the new site's going to be.
Seven and a half, 8, 7.5, 8.
Just smoked it. Let's go. Nice work, Luca. Another good one.
6, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 6. On to 7
You guys are doing good.
Sophia, 301B.
The balls get a little monotonous whenever they're all doing the same one over and over, so it can be challenging. What's that like from a judge's perspective? Because I feel like from the announcer perspective, it's okay because you announce every single dive, so you have to be engaged. What's that like from a judge's perspective to watch the same dive over and over and over and over?
I mean, I just always remind myself to stay locked in. It's, I don't mind the back-to-back competitions of same dive in a row because you get to directly compare. So, if you see one that rips or you see one that's more vertical or you see one that jumps a little higher, it's very clearly like, okay, they deserve a half point more.
Right.
Assuming all of the other things are the same. So I don't necessarily mind it. Where it does get a little monotonous if it's a dive that maybe isn't my favorite dive to judge. I think of like a 104B on 1 meter or maybe a 52.23 on 1 meter. Just those feet first dives are not my most engaging dive to watch as a judge. But, I mean, you're still in the chair. You still have a job to do to judge to the best of your ability. But I do find it a little easier to directly compare when they're all next to each other. Because let's say, for example, a diver does a 103B in round number 1 and you judge it a certain way and there were a handful of 103Bs in round 1. You jump to round 5 and you finally get another 103B from one diver. You almost have to like recall how those 103s were being scored fairly in round 1 and apply it in a different round. But again, most of the time it's pretty easy to stay locked in and stay engaged and stay fully present when you're on the judging panel because your opinion matters.
Right. I'm just doing some math on the record here. It's 350.65. So I got to. So whoever did that was balling out of control.
Nice.
That's averaging 50 points a dive for this Group B women. There you go.
Very good.
You said she won 3 meter.
Yes, she did. Yeah, Cassandra. She's our 3 meter champion. Good there as well.
6, 5.5, 6, 5, 6. On to 7 meters.
I don't think we really. I was just gonna say I don't think we've had any go off 10. Really? Right? I could be wrong.
There was a couple of 103Bs.
Couple. Okay.
There were a couple. There was a couple. Were. I'm not sure the proper English.
Same thing.
Oh.
Oh.
I love this. There's a bunch of rips going on.
Yeah.
I wish we would have seen some of these in the rip contest.
Yeah, some of these are absolutely better than what we saw in the rip contest.
Not a great tuck on that one, but a great bottom. All right, arm stand. Great control. Great timing. Excellent. Full points on the... Oh, and a good entry, too. Should be decent scores here.
7, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. On 5 meter, Lynn, 301B.
I feel like arm stand would be so tough because your arms truly do get a little fatigued.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come around and you're supposed to be really tight before you hit the water, and your arms are fatigued. So, I mean, I don't know. I never competed platform, but I think that would be pretty challenging.
5.5, 6, 6, 6, 5.5. On 5 meter.
Just adding some of our stuff to the highlight thing from. There we go. Oh, screen's going a little blank there. Last diver of the round. Nice tuck. She hugged her legs.
4, 4, 3.5, 3.5, 3.
Just move that head early. You got to kick, look, reach. Kick, look, reach. Luca is in first. But her brother and mom that are watching are probably pumped.
Yeah, she smoked that dive. Oh, another good one. Let's go. Sevens and 7.5.
Nice.
Love it. So Zara has an interesting story. She started diving because coaches came to her school and kind of suggested it. So
Oh, that's cool.
almost like a coach's identification type
Yeah.
of deal. We don't really do that in the United States
Yeah, I wish we did.
much at all. You know, I coach high school, so I'm in the school system, and the only way I get divers is I recruit them from the snowboarding hill that we have.
Right.
A lot of the snowboarders and skiers, they're, crazy enough to try to flip in the air and do things like that. So I'll try to approach those kids and say, hey, you want to come dive? It's really fun, I promise. And they're like, no, you're crazy. I like snowboarding. Nice.
Five, 4.5. Now to 7 meter, Elisa, 103B.
All right.
6.5, 6.5, 5.5, 5.5, 6. On 7 meter, Milu, 403B.
This goes in fourth. I'm trying to do some math. About 22 points down.
She started as a swimmer and then converted into diving.
Only about 4 points down. Ooh, just a touch short of vertical, but very good. Really pretty lines. Really, really pretty lines.
7, 6.5.
Nice. Straight sevens
On
kept.
7 meter, Linnea, 612B.
Oh, good arm stand. Decent control.
6, 5.5, 6.
Nice.
On 5 meter, Sabina, 201C.
Let's see.
.201C. Yep. Serviceable.
Yeah, just still like a little bit short there.
The definition of the positions
5, 5.
just
Yep.
needs a little cleaning up to do.
Yep.
Sabina, 403B.
I tell my divers I want to take a picture in the air, and at each picture I should be able to know which part of the dive you're in.
Right.
Nice tight tuck, nice tight body line on an entry, arms out lateral on a come out. Sometimes it's easy to mentally think, oh, I'm doing a front 2.5, I just need to throw really hard, and you forget a lot of those little details. So again,
On 7 meter,
I want to see the picture of each moment in the dive, and it helps the kids kind of, what am I doing at this point in the dive? And then at this point, sometimes it makes it a little bit easier for them to figure out versus trying to do everything all at once.
Yeah, fair. All right, our leader here, Luca.
Nice.
Five and a half, six and a half, six,
Little
five and a
pike
half.
going in the water, but she
I
can
thought
get in the water.
I thought she twisted just a little quick.
Yeah.
Good dive as well.
Six, five and a half, five, six, five and a half. On 7 meters, Sophia, 612B.
She's so little.
612 from Southampton Diving Academy in Great Britain.
Oh, good handstand. Not a lot of time element on that handstand. She kind of picked up, and then there was no stop in the direction. Just kind of fell forward, but
Five and a half, five and a half, four and a half. On 7 meter, Imogen, 301B.
Another Great Britain diver here.
oh, nice.
Nice dive.
Jumped a little out, but other than that, beautiful.
6 and a half, 6, five and a half, 6, 6 and a half. On 5 meter, on
When we do those pike ups on the mat, that's what they're supposed to look like. Touch your toes, press out, look back for the water, hands back for the water. It's perfect. Kick, look, reach.
You can just kick.
Pay
Like
attention
Aaron
to her hands here. They don't stay nice and close to her body. Right there, they kind of extend out with straighter elbows as she's going past her eyes. Just got to tighten that up a little bit. Ah, there you go. Front 1.5 full.
5 and a half, 5, 5 and a half, 4 and a half, 4 and a half. On 5 meter, Valerie, 5231D.
Oh, she was very straight
Yes.
body in that twist.
Very much so.
Many ways to do it. Look at how straight she is there. And then finally pikes down at the bottom to look for the water.
4 and a half.
They don't like that one as
On
much.
7 meter, Sienna, 612B.
So Luca's still holding first place by just a little over Minu from Sweden, 2.9 points. Oh, not much of a hold there.
Yeah, not much
Great
hold
rip.
there at all on the handstand. So lose points on the handstand.
4 and a half, 5, 4 and a half, 5.
But a good dive.
On 5 meter, Nina, 5231D.
Yep.
5, 5 and a half, 6, 4 and a half, 5.
Nice.
5 meter,
Pretty good dive.
5123D.
Getting ready to move into round 5 here shortly.
2 more dives.
There you go.
Five, 4 and a half,
A little stuck.
Yeah, not a ton of forward throw on that.
5.5, 5, 4.5,
Push back.
5.5. Moving on to round 5, on 7 meter, 4 and 15, 5, 2, 3, 3, 2.
Right, so 2.9 points between 1 and 2. And then you got 12 points between 1 and 3, so 10. 1, 2, 3. You got about 5 people all within third place there.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Just a little back. Love to see her arms get higher before she pushes with her legs.
6.5.
Still good though.
On 7 meters, Sarah, 105 feet.
105B.
Just a little hingy going in, still piked there.
4.5, 4.5, 5.5, 5, 5. On 7 meter, Marla, 403B. On 10 meter, Indy stand, 6 was 2B.
10 meter.
A touch short of vertical there, but a great handstand. Absolutely great handstand.
6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 6. On 7
Just a
meter,
touch
medium,
short.
405C.
All right, this is our second place diver. And here's where we're going to start seeing some degree of difficulty from our athletes.
405C.
Woo!
Yeah, there you go.
6.5, 7.
Just finished a little low,
Yeah.
but that's a great dive.
Big time scoring dive for her. 55.
55.35 points. There's another one of those that was very straight.
Yeah, good entry. It looked like, from here, it looked like it wiggled on the bottom. I want to see if it looks like that. I don't think so. Yeah, just feet a little not together exactly, but still good.
5 meters, Sabina, 5211A.
5211A from 5 meter. Interesting.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That'll work.
4.5, 5.5, 5, 5, 5.5. On 7 meter, Mina, 5132D.
Very nice.
Good dive. Is it me or is this twist just a little slow?
6.5.
It's very square.
be a
It's
little
very
slow,
nice. I'm just
yeah.
used to seeing twisters just
We need a
spin
little more
fast.
snap.
Luca, 105 feet.
Good dive. 105B from the top from Luca.
6.5. 6.5. 6. 6. 5.
The touch by on the bottom there.
On 7 meters. Samantha, 403B.
Looks like she's now in second place, Luca.
I think those two might switch back and forth a little bit here.
Yeah. Inward pike on platform. I feel like that's just so difficult. You gotta get far enough back where your toes miss the platform, but if you go too far, you won't spin fast enough.
On 7 meters. Sophia,
It's always impressive when you
403B.
see a good 405B from the top.
Six, 4.5, 5.5, 6, 5.
Good from Sophia.
On 7 meter, Imogen, 403B.
Very good.
Six, 5, 5.5.
Great toe
6,
point.
6. On 5 meter, Anna, 6.12C.
Interesting there. Not too many points on that handstand, not a ton of control.
4.5, 2.5. On 5 meter, Cassandra, 203B.
It's a little loose going through the water.
I think if Cassandra can just hit the next 2-3 rounds, she can move her way back up. She was in fifth. Just a little back right now to fight for a medal.
We know she's capable. Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Maybe
no.
that'll kickstart her list a little bit.
Good.
6, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7.
Nice, 46 points.
7 meter,
Very
Valerie,
nice.
105B.
Popped up into third there. That's awesome. Good for her.
There you go.
Six, 6, 5, 5.5, 5.5. On 5 meter, Sienna, 5231D.
Nice stuff. Just missed her entry a bit. Want to see her grab her hand just a little bit more, and that'll help clean up the bottom.
5.5, 4.5, 5.5. On 5 meter, Lena, 5132D.
Was that from 5 meter? Dang, that's a lot of dive to do in a little time.
5.5, 6.
Little knee bend, little crimp.
Snuck it in there.
1A.
5211A from 5 meter.
Final dive of the 5th round.
All right. Oh, lost her feet on the bottom.
4, 3.5, 3.5, 4, 2.5. Moving on to round 6. On 7 meter, for Kathleen.
About 9.9 points there, separating 1 and 2. Pretty good battle for the bronze medal as well. Hey, and she is the one that's fighting for the bronze medal there. Great dive.
6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 6.5. On 7 meter, Zara, 4.5C.
405.
It's up there a little while.
Yeah.
Must be a little nervous. Oh, great takeoff. Just held on a bit long and went long.
3, 4, 4, 4, 4. On 7 meter, Marla, 6.12B.
Hmm.
2.5, 2.5, 4, 4, 2.
Just didn't hold that handstand.
Yeah.
403C.
Pretty good little dive there.
5.5, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 6.5. On 7 meter, Milu, 105B.
Just a little bit of a miss by there on the bottom.
5.5, 5.5, 6, 6, 5.5.
That'll make the
5 meter, Linnea, 403C.
first place race interesting.
Ooh.
6, 6, 5.5, 5.5, 5. On 5 meter, Sabina, 403C.
Yeah, there you go.
5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 5. On 7 meter, Mina, 105B.
Just went by a little bit on the bottom.
6, 6, 6.5, 6, 6.5. On 7 meter, Luca, 405C.
All right, this is the other person battling for first.
405C. Could certainly take it.
Kind of alternating dives. Minu did this first and then 105 second, and then Luca's doing this second. She did 105 first, so interesting. Ooh, just a little short.
Looks like needs 6.5.
Ooh, she needed 10s for first. Oh, it hasn't switched. Sorry. Sorry, on our on the software here, it hasn't switched for us yet.
Just shy.
Yeah, just a hair
4.8 points short of reaching Minu. Should make for a really, really fun last round. I mean,
It's been every friggin' event except for except for boys A 1 meter. That has been pretty much every single event has come down to the last round between two divers, which has been pretty incredible.
That's great.
Because that is not normally the case.
So I wonder what dive they're going to do.
I'm guessing twister. Back 1.5, 1.5.
That's what I would guess as well. I don't think anybody would be crazy enough to do front 1.5 double twist.
No, I don't think so.
I've seen a couple front 1.5 fulls, so that wouldn't surprise me. Maybe back 1.5. Oh,
little rip there.
Nice work, Sophia.
5 meter, Imogen, 203B.
Just dropped her heels a little on the come out. When she lets go of her pike right there, her heels go down. Keeps her a little bit short.
7 meter, Anna, 103B.
Good entry.
Yeah, I
With a
think that
little more flexibility on the pike.
6, 6.
Much better than what she's been doing. So that's awesome.
On 7 meter, Cassandra, 105B.
105B.
Her and
She hit
Laura
the
have
last
been
one pretty well.
battling. Needs 6.5s.
Good dive. I like the square out. The come out. One of the few we've seen actually kick out to a T like that.
7, 6, 6, 6.5. On 7 meter, Valerie, 405C.
And Cassandra just bumped ahead of Bora by just
Oh, 0.6.
0.6 points.
That's going to be fun.
Great battle for first. Great battle for third.
It's going to be fun.
Let's go.
I love this kid that just stands up every time an Austrian diver's going, and he just holds the flag every
That's
time.
amazing.
Every time.
One thing I noticed, the flag's on the wall.
Yeah.
I think the United States flag is backwards. It's flipped. It's inverted.
Oh, that's funny.
You know, the stripes are always supposed to be down, which they are, but the stars are on the left, and when it's hanging down, I believe it should be flipped. So all you have to do is twist your head, and it's correctly oriented. But I could be wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know all the flag rules. Yeah.
Aaron's trying to get me in trouble. Good dive.
You always get me in trouble. I got to give it back a little.
I do always get you in trouble.
4.5, 5.5, 5, 5, 4.5.
Whether it's an idea that we definitely shouldn't do that you talk me into,
Yes.
or
The worst part is
you just
like
tee me up. You tee me up all the time just to say something dumb, and I always do.
the part that I feel bad about is like it's not easy to talk you into things, but you're more susceptible to it. Where
Oh, yeah.
if you ask me to do something, I'll just be like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
and
like,
you get so annoyed.
That's
with
absolutely
it.
right. That's absolutely right. It is annoying. You got to give in every once in a while, brother.
6.5, 6.5, 6, 6. On 5
I think I just like to have more fun than you.
Maybe.
If somebody
I'm old.
suggests something fun, I'm going to do it.
I'm old.
You're old. You're 34.
I go home, I hang out with my wife and my 2-year-old, and that's it. That's
that just means
my
you.
fun.
That just means you act old. I do the same thing. I don't have a 2-year-old, but I go home and I go to bed.
Yeah, like that's it. That's my fun.
Wow. Again, a lot of dive with not a lot of time to do it.
Yeah.
403B from 5 meter.
5, 5.5, 5.5, 6, 6.
Good attack on that throw.
Agreed.
All right. Last dive of round 6. Then we got some fireworks coming.
We'll probably end up doing this something similar to what we did in the last event. It seemed to be well received from the people that were watching. Is the last round we're gonna just kind of let you guys watch and enjoy, and we'll just commentate on the 2 close races that are happening as those divers come up. And if someone like really does a great dive, we'll jump in. But we just want you at home to be able to watch and enjoy.
Starting the final round of times. Representing Hungary, Bora Kathleen Kim, 405C.
All right, so this is our battle for third. Bora here doing 405C.
Gotta believe if she's gonna get 6, 6.5, that'll put some pressure on. Ooh.
I don't know if that's going to be in that 6, 6.5 range, but that 5s maybe.
5.5, 7, 6, 6, 6.
Sixes.
Representing
Straight sixes.
I wasn't ready for the 7.
5, 2, 3,
Threw me off there.
I mean, if I'm Bora, I love what I just did.
Yeah, for sure.
You're making somebody come beat you.
Five, 5.5, 6.5, 5, 6. On 7 meter, representing Vanta Diving, Marlon Lorgas, 5233D. One and a half, 2.5, 3.5, 3, 2. On 5 meter, representing Bergen, a Lisa Klepstick, 5231D. Four, 5, 4.5, 5, 4.5. On 7 meter, representing Neptune, Mindu Orchestra, 5233D.
All right. Back 1.5, 1.5. See if she can get the win. Again, same kind of thing. I bet if she can get 6.5, it's going to put a lot of pressure on Luca. Ooh, a little short. I don't know.
Not ideal there. She just looked like she fell off too much. She didn't get her
Yeah.
legs to push up.
5, 5, 4.5, 4.
Not ideal. We're gonna see what happens here. She had a little bit of she had a little lead, correct?
About 5 points.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Bora's in first right now. Or no, sorry, the scores didn't reset. Apologies. Score didn't reset yet. You have to bear with us. Waiting on the software to update here.
On 7 meter, representing Stefania, Sabina Gustafsson, 612B.
Yeah, Bora did jump over Minyu.
Wow.
So it seems like, barring Luca missing the dive, it seems like the battle has kind of turned into battling for second, third,
Yeah.
depending what Luca does with her last dive.
Yeah, it looks like Luca needs 5s.
Great handstand.
And Cassandra's even in the mix now as well.
5.5, 5, 6, 5.5, 5.5.
She puts an exclamation point on the end of her list. She could be talking about her as well.
405C.
All right, here we go.
5.5. On 7 meter, representing New Zealand, Luca Guthrie, 205C.
205
Interesting.
as opposed to a twister.
Interesting choice.
Here we go, Luca. She needs 5s for the win. Well, to be in first. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, no.
Just washed long. Oh, what are the judges going to do?
3.5, 4.5, 4.5.
Oh, no.
On 5 meter, representing Southampton Diving Academy, Samantha Barr, 5.1.
Luca, third. So we have Bora, Minyu, and Luca, current leaders. Cassandra is not
Wow.
out of this thing. She's not out of it.
Needs 6s.
6s for the win.
Ooh. Nice dot. This has gotten a little crazy here in the last round.
Crazy last
The
round.
two that were battling for first are now waiting to find out potentially which one of them doesn't get a medal.
Correct.
Wow.
We'll see what Cassandra does.
Things got a little crazy here at the end for you folks at home.
Dang, just needed one good last round dive.
Wow, that was nice. She just missed it a little bit long, but it was a really nice back 1.5 tuck.
4.5, 5.5, 5.5, 6.5, 6.
Little twist on the bottom, too.
Southampton Diving Academy. Imogen Poole, 5233.
Good.
Very good dive.
Six, 5.5, 6. On 5 meter, representing Crowdon, Anna Global, 403C.
Okay, not too bad there. Lost her legs a little on the bottom. Excuse me.
4.5.
All right.
5.45.
Okay,
Here we go.
7 meter, representing Austria.
Here goes the kiddo with the Austrian flag.
She
He's
is
screaming.
48 points back of
And
first place.
6s for the win.
And needs 6s. I kind of want to see it. I want to see her go get it.
Oh, it's going to be close.
It's going to be really close.
5.5, 6.5. 5, 6, 6.5.
I think she got it.
48.6.
She got it.
She got it for the win.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. First, second, and third separated by less than a point.
What a competition. What a competition. That was an exciting one for you folks at home.
Unbelievable. Wow. 278.55.
If she gets 10s, Valerie's not out of it.
277.95, 277.7.
Straight 10s on back one half pike. Here we go.
Oh, craziness. What in the world?
Nice dive.
Got to give Cassandra credit going out
That
and
was
getting
wild. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was fun.
5, 5, 5.5, 5.5. From 7 meter, representing Neptune. Sienna Michelle, 105B. Seven, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 7. On 7 meter, representing Neptune, Mina Lund, 105B. Six, 7, 6, 5.5, 6. On 5 meter, representing Oslo, Lynn Anthoness, 5231D. Six and a half, 7, 5, 6, 6.5. On 5 meter, our final diver, representing Stavanger, Celia Linnes, 403C.
All right. As this competition concludes, again, want to give a shout out to Cassandra. Big battle back there. Congratulations. The next action is at 4:35 p.m. for the men's open 3 meter. Some really big dives on the diving sheet, so should be fun. We'll see you then.